morning, dear hearts. We are now on lesson 268. Please subscribe. Today's lesson is let all things be exactly as they are. I'm basically saying I'm just not going to interfere with God today. I'm going to not try to change creation, which is perfect, even though I don't always believe that it is, because it doesn't seem to be offering me what I think I want, what I think I want. I really don't know what I want. But this isn't the real world that I look upon. And what is real and truthful, I generally do not see. But today, I'm not going to try to make things up, and I'm not going to try to change anything. And I'm going to recognize that in truth, I am as God created me, and so is everything else. So the lesson begins with the prayer portion, and it says, let me not be your critic, Lord. Let me not be your critic, Father. Today, and judge against you. Let me not be your critic, Father, and judge against you. Let me not attempt to interfere with your creation and to distort it into sickly forms. If I am looking at pain and anxiety and loss and suffering or fear in any way, I'm distorting what is real and what is true. None of that is part of creation, because none of that is your will for your children. So let me be willing to withdraw my wishes from its unity, and thus to let it be as you created it. For thus will I be able also to recognize myself as you created me. And it is there again. I am as God created me. I may not recognize it, but when I let all things be exactly as they are, and I accept, even though I may not believe that all is perfect, I can go into a space of trust and trust in God, because God has created everything whole and perfect, even if I'm not understanding it. In love was I created, and in love will I remain forever. What can frighten me when I let all things be exactly as they are? I was created in love. I was created by love. And only when I know that, when I recognize that, can I take my place next to my Father and be in love with Him and know what real love is, that unconditional love that doesn't cast aspersions on anything, that doesn't cast doubt upon anything. Unconditional, perfect love, the love of my Father, that is how we all were created. We were created by love, we were created in love, and that is where we will remain forever. And when that is accepted, what can frighten me? I am at home. Fear is the stranger here. And I will let all things be exactly as they are. The second part of today's lesson is the more text-like, and it says, let not our sight be blasphemous today, nor let our ears attend to lying tongues. Sounds very Shakespearean. Only reality is free of pain. Only God's reality, only truth is free of pain. Only heaven, where we abide, is free of all pain and suffering. Only reality is free of loss. When I know that I am in heaven with my Father, where I abide, there is no pain, there is no loss, and only reality is wholly and completely safe where I abide, where I am home with my Father. And it is only this that we seek today, just this. Today, we will let all things be exactly as they are. And even, as I said, when they don't appear to be perfect from our point of view, which is my ego mind interfering, because I do not know what anything is for in this world. But if I can let all things be exactly as they are and step into heaven, into that space of complete and total love, then I will know that all things are indeed exactly as they are meant to be. And they are exactly as God created everything. Everything. All that lives because of our Father's creation. Yesterday's lesson, surrounding me, is all the life that God created in his love. So with that awareness, then indeed let all things be exactly as they are. So I just have one other thing to add today, because in the calendar of days, if you are practicing in the Jewish religion, it is the Day of Atonement, which is a familiar word for us. So we will break that down into at-one-ment. It is a day when we go into and ask for forgiveness. And there are a few lines that are known, that are used for today's practicing of at-one-ment. And it is, and I say this to you, to those I have wronged, I ask forgiveness. To those I have helped, I wish I had done more. To those I neglected to help, I ask for your understanding. And to those who have helped me, I thank you with all my heart, today and every day. That's it for today. So please like, please share, please subscribe, please comment. Please have a peaceful day of knowing that everything is exactly as it's meant to be. Namaste.